All right, Pisces, welcome to your weekly forecast. So the new moon this week is in your 8th house of everything deep in life. It is the house of sharing, in the sense of sharing our deeper self with others, if it's relationship related, sharing resources in the sense of working with others' money or inheritances or loans. But fundamentally, new beginnings with connecting to what matters most in life. And you'll likely notice that energy over the weekend and especially next week as we get into more of this cycle. And I think just developing more vulnerability, more deeper connection, and breaking of some cycles, really liberating yourself from fears and things holding you back. That really is the empowerment of the 8th house. So leading up to that, though, I think there still is a lot of concentration on relationships. I think it's another great week for relationships for you. Venus will be conjunct Jupiter on Monday in that area for you. And so, yes, you've been learning a lot about them. You've been seeing potentials with them. And this is definitely another step in that direction. And maybe even some new beginnings, in fact, with either new or existing relationships for you. So with that being said, there might be some uncertainty about the relationship department, though, on Monday, as Mercury then squares up to Neptune, suggesting needing to let go of things that are outside of our control. So being more present, in other words, with your relationships or that sphere. And I think the key with a lot of this is that Neptune's been in your 12th house, really helping you get in touch with your soul, this receptive energy, your intuition. And so practicing that in terms of relationships, and maybe even too in terms of your home life or things in your personal life like that, is great if you're feeling the need for that on Monday. So Thursday, a lot of that eases up when then Neptune starts to trine up to Venus, actually. And so you have this easygoingness, I think, with your communication on Thursday, and really starting to see the value of what it means to connect on a deeper level. So it could certainly be with relationships when we're talking about Venus. And so, right, that vulnerability, that openness, that depth, that sharing, really, really good time for that. But you're seeing the value of it. You're seeing the positivity of that. And that's setting the stage for the new beginnings in that area on Saturday. Now, if it's not all relationship related for you, again, most fundamentally, this is about empowerment. It is about transformation and, breaking cycles, breaking patterns, and facing fears to make that happen. So sit with this. And I think by next week, go at your own pace, but by next week, there is this slow but surely development of this transformative energy and empowering energy through this breaking of things holding you back. Now, Mars is squaring up to Pluto on Sunday, so practicing non-attachment, I think, is very important this weekend. Non-attachment in terms of relationships and maybe your finances or values. But the key to the non-attachment, I think, is with your career, right? A lot of you have seen a lot of changes with your career since 2007, and having, needing to have more of this non-attachment when it comes to your career or your productive life or your public image. And so another great week for practicing that. The key to this is that 10th house, is the non-attachment to that sphere. And as you practice that, you will find that this then becomes very constructive, where you are more non-attached to your career, to relationships, to your values, and it's just a great way of working with it nonetheless. So Pisces, have a great week. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all very soon for the next forecast. Take care.